Welcome back everybody to Talking Watches with Eoin. Glad to have you here, and for all the newcomers, welcome to the channel. Your life will never be the same. In today's episode we're going to discuss one of the hottest watch brands out there, and that is Ming. So no point waiting around, roll that intro. So who's Ming? Ming is a horological collective, or as most people will call it, a bunch of watch geeks. Ming was formed and fully funded by 6 watch collectors from all around the world under the leadership of Ming. Now that we know where the name comes from, a quick side note, I got called out on Facebook comments the other day by a so-called Karen for naming my watch brand Devo after my nickname. As she stated, it was lazy. I can only imagine how she would react to the Ming naming. As stated on the website, the Ming team draws from over 80 years of total experience collecting fine timepieces. I love this quote. It sounds so much better than saying, the 6 of us have been collecting watches for a little over 10 years, like all the rest of you. Their stated goal with Ming is to bring back a sense of excitement and discovery through watches that shows consideration and refinement in every detail, while punching far above their price point. And to be honest, they're knocking it out of the park. And while their price point is low, with limited supply, their prices are rocketing, putting a rocket emoji, on the aftermarket. Something that is becoming way too common in the watch world. So what is all the fuss about? The first watch to catch my eye was the Ming 1706 Copper. And as always, I'm going to give out about the watch brands using numbers in their names. But for my loyal 86 subscribers, I'll take a deep breath and move on. At the time, a friend in the Dublin Watch Group bought one on its release date, and the doll just blew me away. At the time the watch was released, it cost $1,400, and now you can find it on Chrono24. Check out the picture for $7,263. And if this doesn't scare you, I really don't know what will. But I can see why people want this watch, maybe not at a $7,000 price point, but because of its beautiful curves on the lugs or the dial that just drags you in with that copper glow, it just really is an amazing watch. Since the release of the Ming Copper, I've kept an eye close on the brand, and some of their watch releases really appeal to me. The perfect example of this being the Abyss concept. There are only 10 watches in total, adding to the whole idea of Ming being a brand that is like a magical unicorn and can only be seen on special occasions. But in fairness to the design team, I really think they did something special here. The watch manages to carry that dive watch feel while staying away from the ideas of how we think a dive watch should look, and it really does set itself apart from the 99.9% of dive watches on the market. And man, it looks so good on a bracelet. Priced at $6,600 at its release, I think this is a beautiful watch that will set you back a lot of money if you ever do get the chance to buy this on the second-hand market. Their latest release, well, release is probably the wrong word to use, going back to the magical unicorn. Their latest offering that is already sold out with a delivery date of 2022 is the Ming 2009 Tourbillon. Credit really has to be given to Ming in how it has improved and advanced to where it is now. To move from a $1,000 watch to flying tourbillons in a handful of years is something I haven't really seen before. While not many pictures have been released of this watch, from what I can see, it's going to be a special watch. And with only 10 watches being released, I still have a small bit of hope that one day I will get my hands on this watch and see it in the future. So what do I think of Ming as a brand? As always, I'll poke as much fun at them as I can because that's just the way my mind works. But to be honest, I only have respect for them. The distance they've covered in such a short period of time is close to amazing. As a business, they have complete control over their audience and have created a real sense of urgency around the watch brand, which only a small number of brands have ever really done. From a design point of view, they do something different. They have a very distinct style that screams Ming the minute you see the watch. If I had to point out one negative of the design, it would be the case. While it is my favourite part of the whole design and the lugs are amazing, I feel there is a heavy reliance on it, and that can only last for so long. Overall, this is a brand that should always be on your radar, and I really look forward to seeing where they go in the future and at what part of the market they'll finally settle. Once again, I really appreciate the support, and if you enjoyed the content, please subscribe. It really does help get the channel out there so more people can enjoy this hobby along with us. And on a side note, I joined Clubhouse last week where I'll be holding a few Q&As, so please follow me on that at Owen Devlin, and if anyone needs an invite, please let me know and I can send it on to you. So enjoy your week and see you in the next one.